Hey kids, it's Mrs. Compton, and today we're starting off with one of my faves, a number talk. All right, so we are going to start with 354 plus 111. And I want to remind you, a number talk is done right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to find your best strategy to solve this question, and then we're going to chat about how our strategies went. All right, so 354 plus 111. Everybody hit pause right now and find your best strategy. Hit pause. Okay, I hope you hit pause. So I want to remind you, 354 is made up of 300s. Do you guys remember these? So we have 1, 2, 3. So this would be the 300. And then, do you remember these? These are what? These are made up of 10, right? So 10 cubes. So these are 10s. So we would need 50, otherwise known as 5 10s. So count those with me. Let's make sure. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So 5 10s gives us 50. And then, of course, we know these little ones, right? It's just worth 1. So we have these, and let's see, do I have more of these? Yes. I would just need 4 of them for our number 354, right? So we have 300s, 5 10s, and 4 baby ones, right? Okay, so maybe you already knew that from our work in math together, right? So maybe you were like, okay, I can see that in my head, and now I can add 111. So maybe in your head you decided to add the 300 plus the 100, and you knew that was 400. And maybe you did the 5 10s plus the 1 other 10, and you got 6 10s, and you knew that was 60. And then we have the 4 plus the 1, and that's just 5, right? They're just 1s. So here we go. Now we're left with 465. 400 plus 60 plus 5 is 465. Wave your hand at me if that's what you did, if that was the strategy you used. I bet some people out there did that, but I also guess that there would probably be some other strategies. Did anyone use a number line? Raise your hand if you used a number line. Now remember, you can have number lines in your head, right? You don't have to have it written down on a paper or whiteboard. You can think like in leaps in your mind. So maybe you started with the first number, 354, because it's the greatest number here. And maybe you added 100. This is one of my favorite mental strategies. It's like adding in hops. So 354 plus 100 would be 454. Plus, now we have 110 that we have to add. So plus 10 would be 464. Plus 1 more would be 465. Now we've added, altogether, we've added 111. Where is our answer? Is our answer 111? No, that's what we had to add, right? Our answer is right here, 465, our ending number. Raise your hand if that's what you did. Wave at me. I bet some of you added up in chunks. Maybe you added in chunks and you didn't use the number line in your head. Maybe you just knew the chunks you were going to use. Okay, let's try one more. 267 plus 232. Okay, I want everyone to hit pause right now, and I want you to think about your best, most efficient strategy. What will you do? Hit pause. Let's see. Okay, I hope you hit pause. I paused my brain so that I could come up with some guesses for your strategies. So I'm guessing that lots of you like to add up by place value. So I'm going to guess that some of you started again with the 200 plus 200, which you know is 400. So 200 plus 200 makes 400. And then maybe you did the 60 or the 6 tens plus the 3 tens. So 60 plus 30 equals 60, 70, 80, 90. That's adding 3 tens, right? So 90. And then 7 plus 2 is 9. Ooh, so look at what number we have here. We have 400 plus 90 plus 9. And when you put those all together, we get 499. 499. All right, I'm guessing there's tons more strategies out there that I missed. So I'd love to hear if I missed your strategy. You can write me a note and tell me what you did. I love when you guys do that. Okay, let's check out our story problem for today. I want to say hi to all the kids at Robinson Elementary. Hi, guys. And I thought we could put Mrs. O'Sullivan in our story today. Yeah, she's our principal there. All right, so let's check this out. Pencils. You know principals have a lot of pencils, right? Mrs. O'Sullivan had pencils. Mrs. Nadine gave her more pencils. Now how many pencils does Mrs. O'Sullivan have? Okay, so let's make sure we have this picture in our head. Mrs. O'Sullivan had some pencils. And then Mrs. Nadine, she's in the front office, right? She gave her more pencils. We have to figure out now how many pencils Mrs. O'Sullivan has. Okay, so let's check out our numbers. Maybe we'll choose 140 and 215. Maybe we'll choose 365 and 214. Or we might choose 377 and 242. The most important thing is that you choose the number set that feels just right to you. Not your neighbor, not your sister, not your brother or your mom or your dad, right? You. So you pick your number set, and then I want you to practice your very best strategy, your favorite one that you feel is best for you. And I want you to see if you can get it as clear as you can. That's my challenge for you today. Is it with a number line? Is it by using place value? Are you going to draw up some of these? What will it be, you guys? Don't disappoint me. I want to see. All right, see you next time. Bye, kids.